Hi, third graders. Welcome back to Fantasy Writing. We are so excited to continue this, and you got a good start yesterday, generating some ideas. But have gotten such great feedback about La Luna, the Pixar short film that we watched the other day. So we thought that we would do another activity with another Pixar short film, and this film is called Lou. So before we start, I just want to go over a few things. Yesterday, you started to generate ideas and you were coming up with questions to ask to dream up of a fantasy story. You said, what if? Or wouldn't it be interesting? Or strange if? Or can you imagine if? And some of you were wondering if only, or if you had the power, and you started to daydream for a while to think of these stories. Well, you need another day to think of stories. So you started yesterday, just started to think about this. So now we're going to continue to generate ideas. I was even thinking after watching this Pixar film about all of the lost and found. It made me think about all of the lost and found that is found at Heathcote. So I'm not going to give away too much, but what if the things came to life in the lost and found? All right, so you're going to watch this short film before your Zoom today. It's only about 4 minutes. So this should be first on your list for today's assignments. You can watch it one time, two times, three times, however many times you want. But before you start, I just want to give you a couple things about fun facts behind this short film. It took 8 years for this director, Dave Mullins, to get noticed and approved by the short films to Disney. So these are one of his films. It took him a really long time to get noticed. So writers really need to think of that story that's outside of the box that they think that would be engaging, interesting for people who are watching to just grasp their attention. Now, Lou was first titled as Lost and Found, okay? And Lou he's a character in the story, is the only red character in the film. There's also a little clue somewhere, so you have to pay close attention to part of the film. You're going to see someone with their initials are JJ, so I want you to find that when it comes up. But JJ is the bully's name in the short film, which stands for Joyce John, who is the director's mom. Now, was she a bully? Probably not. But it's funny how writers will slip in little clues that are funny to them. For example, maybe initials of a family member will somehow be in their story. And there's also several Disney references and characters in the short film. For those who have seen E.T., see if you can figure out where you see that sort of E.T. connection, or Finding Dory, or Inside Out. And the music comes from the composer of Frozen, so listen really carefully to the music as well in the background. The playground, the setting, is based from the director's Dave Mullins Kids School Playground. So can you imagine if you were to do a short film and you had Heathcote's playground in your story? Lou's character started as a pile of toys and later becomes a red sweatshirt, a baseball eyes with a slinky arm, and a baseball glove for a hand. How fun is that? And the story is based on a lost and found toy box on the playground. So that's why I really connect with this short film. And I really was like, wow, this is something that our Heathcote students would love because we all know about our lost and found. And the toys that are represented in this film are timeless. So here's just a quick glimpse of our lost and found. And I want you to look carefully here. Notice Lou, Lou's names. They are missing on the lost and found box here. So I thought that was really also clever, just how the writer and the director did this. And here, look really closely at these two characters and see what you can figure out. All right, so boys and girls, I want you to wonder, why is this a fantasy? What character traits do you notice? What character feelings? Do you see any character change through here? What is the theme in this film? What are the lessons learned? So have fun, watch it as many times as you want, and we're really excited for you to see it and see how this fantasy comes to life. And notice all of the imaginative narrative elements that are written. Enjoy it, third graders.